All right, workout worthy, welcome to PiYo. PiYo is a combination of Pilates and yoga, and ideally PiYo is done in bare feet. All you need is a little bit of space in your own body to lengthen, strengthen, tone, and condition every muscle from head to toe. In our PiYo workouts, we focus on strength, balance, flexibility, and stability. We get the benefits of a mind-body workout while elevating our heart rate, burning calories, and getting a little bit of a sweat. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and use Workout Worthy to be consistent with your workout routine. Your exercise does not need to be extreme, but you do need to be consistent. You can always be consistent right here with me. Now we're gonna start in mountain pose. Feet are together, heels can be slightly apart just depending on your anatomy. You wanna feel centered through all four corners of your feet. This is an active pose, so your kneecaps are lifted, your inner thighs are sealed. Feel like you're elongating from the bottom of your feet all the way up through the crown of your head. Shoulders are low and relaxed, keeping your neck long and lean. And think about your head as an extension of your spine. You don't want to tuck your chin, which is going to close your airways and tend to round your back. You also don't want to lift your chin, which could pinch your vertebrae and make you arch. Now let's take a centering breath. Inhale and exhale. Centering breath in through the nose and exhale through the nose. Folding forward, inhale, reach, and exhale. Your hands can come to your thighs, your shins, yoga blocks, or the floor. Lifting through your tailbone, elongating down your spine. Breathing into the pose. Then sealing your inner thighs, flat back, inhale up. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. A little deeper this time. And then as we lift, we're gonna stop in a spinal prep, parallel to the floor. Your hands can be on your shins or your thighs for a standing moving cat. Exhale, round. Inhale, release. Exhale, round. Inhale, release. Exhale, round, inhale, release, and then exhale, rounding all the way up to our mountain. Inhale and exhale. Now for mountain, let's sit into a chair pose. Sitting back like you're sitting in a chair. Inner thighs are sealed, powerhouse is strong, chin is level, and we're breathing as we hold the pose. Now let's add movement. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, chair. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, holding our chair pose. Inhale, reaching through your fingers. Exhale, folding up and over your thighs. Inhale, reach through your fingers. Exhale as your arms fold in flight. This is a folded chair pose, keeping your powerhouse engaged. Breathing as we hold, and then adding movement here. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, folded chair. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more. Reach and reach, holding folded chair. Inhale, reaching your right arm overhead, and then exhale, switch. Inhale and exhale. Alternating arms, swimming in chair, keeping your head, your shoulders, your hips, knees and ankles all stationary. Holding that left arm up, we're gonna inhale, reaching the right to meet. Exhale, both arms fold in flight. Inhale, placing your hands on your thighs, the small of your back, or interlock. Exhale, diving into a fan pose. Very similar to forward fold, just depending on the hand placement that you have chosen. Adding movement to fan. Contract your legs, reach into a tabletop. Exhale, diving into fan. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, fan. Inhale, holding tabletop. Step right, then left, and dive into a wide fan pose. Still those same 3 hand placement options, your thighs, the small of your back, or interlock. Now with a flat back, inhale, reaching all the way up. Our toes are gonna angle out for 4 sweeping pliés. Knees follow the same angle as our toes. Now holding, we're gonna go into side bends, reaching up and up. Use your hand for support on your thigh, or you can progress dropping that bottom arm to ballet arms. Exhale and inhale, exhale and inhale. Let's bend and extend, bend and extend. Step right then left into our mountain and take a centering breath. Inhale and exhale. Let's go into our forward fold. We've built heat, so we may be able to reach a little bit deeper into the pose. Breathing, sealing the inner thighs, flat back, inhale up, exhale mountain. Folding forward, and then gliding up to our spinal prep. Hands can stop at your shins or your thighs, parallel to the floor in this tabletop for our standing moving cat. Exhale, round, inhale, release, exhale, round, inhale, release. Exhale, rounding all the way up, inhale, and then exhale into chair. Weight is even through the balls and the heels of our feet, breathing as we hold our chair pose, and then adding movement. Inhale, mountain, exhale, chair. Inhale, mountain, exhale, chair. Inhale, mountain, exhale, chair. Last time. Holding chair. Inhale, reach through your fingers. Exhale, fold up and over your thighs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arms fold in flight. Breathing in our folded chair, and then adding movement, reaching in mountain, folded chair. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Holding folded chair, we're gonna reach the left arm up as we inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale and exhale, alternating our arms, swimming in chair, staying strong and stable from our head to our feet. Holding the right arm up, inhale with your left arm meeting, exhale, both arms fold in flight, and then inhale, placing your hands on your thighs, the small of your back, or interlock. Exhale, diving into fan, and then adding movement, lifting to tabletop, diving to fan, lifting to tabletop, diving to fan. Holding tabletop, step left and then right. Dive into your wide fan pose with those same 3 hand placement options. Flat back, inhale, reaching all the way up. Toes angle out for our sweeping pliés, making sure your knees follow the same angle as your toes. Holding plie, ballet arms. Start by supporting on your thigh, elongating up and over, and you can stay with that hand for support or drop that bottom arm for that bigger range of motion. Back to center, bend both elbows, extend, bend, and extend. Step left and right. Mountain pose, and take a centering breath. Okay, we're nice and warm. Let's grab a drink, towel off. We're gonna go into a little bit of a balance section. You're gonna start in mountain pose, and it's a great idea to find a focal point, something that you can focus on that's not gonna move. Take a centering breath in mountain and exhale. Now bending your right leg. Option 1, you can hold your hamstring with your hands. Option 2, take your middle and your pointer finger and hold your big toe. Left arm is going to counterbalance. Inhale, and then exhale, extending your leg out forward. You might extend a couple of inches. You might be able to extend your leg straight. Standing hand to toe. You can be holding your hamstring instead of your big toe. Inhale to prepare, and then exhale, bringing your leg to the side. You might go a couple inches. You might go farther towards that side wall. Feeling that length elongating through the crown of your head. Breathing as we hold. Now bending your right knee, you can bring your right foot to the floor for a chair, or you can cross over for a one-legged chair. Holding, or add 4 heel raises. Now from chair or one-legged chair, we're gonna move into a warrior 3. Inhale, reaching up, and then exhale, warrior 3. You might need your right toes for balance. You might lift slightly, or you might be closer to parallel. Reaching head to toe, fingertip to fingertip. From warrior 3, reach up into mountain. Take a centering breath. Now your left leg should be talking to you. So let's take that left foot, point and flex, couple of toe circles in each direction. Now the other side, centering breath in mountain. Our goal is symmetry, but this side might feel very, very different. Bending your knee. Remember, option 1 is holding your hamstring. You can hold with one arm or bring your pointer and middle finger to your big toe. Right arm counterbalances. Inhale to prepare, and then exhale, extend. Honor what your body needs, exploring your range of motion, your balance, your strength, and your flexibility. We want to feel our muscles firing, but not so much that we continually fall over. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bringing that leg out to the side, maybe a couple inches, maybe farther. Elongate all the way through the crown of your head, keeping that length, keeping that balance. Breathing. Now, bending your left knee. You can bring your foot to the floor to a chair pose or cross over to a one-legged chair. Holding, or we can do those 4 heel raises. From chair or one-legged chair, warrior 3. Inhale, reaching up. Use that left toe for balance if you need to. You might lift slightly. You might be closer to parallel. Reaching head to toe, reaching fingertip to fingertip, breathing in warrior 3. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale. Let's take a nice centering breath. Great job. Now our next sequence, we're gonna start in a high lunge position. Take your left leg forward, right leg back. Both knees are soft, hips are square. Now your hands can be on your thigh, at your side, or overhead. And we're gonna hold 2 breaths in high lunge. Now from high lunge, pushing off into a warrior 3. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, and just like before, use your toe for balance, lift slightly or closer to parallel. Holding 2 breaths, and then you can choose to stay in warrior 3 or open your hips, open your shoulders to a starfish. I can only go a couple of inches, but you might be able to go farther. And this first time through the sequence, we're holding each pose for 2 breaths. The next position is a standing half moon, so soften your knee, your left hand comes to the floor, and then extend, reaching through the right fingers and the right toes. Powerhouse is strong, head is an extension of your spine. Keeping your right leg parallel, inhale to prepare, and then exhale, squaring into what's called a 3-point balance. So your fingertips are on yoga blocks or the floor, left leg is straight, right leg is as close to parallel, neutral spine. from 3-point balance, soften your left knee, bring your right foot back into the warrior stance, and then pinwheel your arms into a warrior 2. Very nice. Now we're gonna take this sequence and we're gonna hold each pose for 1 breath. From our warrior 2, inhale to prepare, exhale, high lunge, holding 1 breath, and then inhale to prepare, exhale, warrior 3, holding 1 breath. Inhale to prepare, exhale, starfish. Inhale, exhale, standing half moon. Inhale, exhale, 3-point balance. Chin is level, head is an extension of your spine. And then inhale, exhale, warrior 2. Let's take this sequence with more of a flow. Not holding the pose. Inhale, exhale, high lunge. Inhale, exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, exhale, starfish. Inhale, exhale, standing half moon. Inhale, exhale, 3-point balance. Inhale, exhale, warrior 2. Last time, inhale, exhale, high lunge. Inhale, exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, exhale, starfish. Inhale, exhale, standing half moon. Inhale, exhale, 3-point balance. Inhale, exhale, warrior 2. Adding movement. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Reach and lower. Reach and lower. Holding warrior 2. Inhale, hinge. And then exhale, right angle. Reaching from your fingers through that right heel. You can support on your thigh. Reach to the floor. Use a yoga block or the floor. Breathing. Let's bring that left hand behind. Right hand up. Runner's lunge. In runner's lunge, we're gonna lift our hips, gently press through. Lift our hips, gently press through. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Extend your left leg out to plank on your toes or on your knees. Chaturanga. Pointing your toes, up dog. Lifting your hips, flexing your feet, downward facing dog. Holding 1 breath. Extend to plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. You can stay in down dog or point your left toes, reaching to a high leg hip extension. If your left leg is lifted, slowly lower, bending your left knee. Stepping through, using your hands if you need to align in runner's lunge, changing that foot to warrior stance, pinwheel, warrior 2. Now extend your knee, left toes face forward, right toes face the side, and we're gonna go through the same sequence on the opposite side. Go with symmetry, but we might not be there yet. Get my water a little bit out of the way. Starting in a high lunge. Now this first time through, we are gonna hold each pose for 2 breaths. High lunge, hands can be on your thigh, your side, or overhead. Breathing in the pose. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, warrior 3. Use your toe for balance if you need it. Lifting slightly or closer to parallel. Reaching head to toe, fingertip to fingertip. Exploring that right leg, extending to find your balance. You can stay in warrior 3 or open your hips, open your chest into a starfish. Very challenging pose. I can only go a couple inches, even less than I could on the other side. Now from starfish, inhale, softening your knee, bring your right hand to the floor. Exhale to a standing half moon. holding 2 breaths the first time through to really feel where our pose needs to be. Keeping your left leg as close to parallel as you can. Square your hips, fingertip touch into our 3-point balance. So the right leg is straight, left leg is as close to parallel, elongating from the tailbone through the crown of our head with that fingertip touch. And then from 3-point balance, soften your right knee. Left foot goes into that warrior stance, and we pinwheel up into warrior 2. This time through, we're gonna hold each pose for 1 breath. Inhale, exhale, high lunge, holding 1 breath. Inhale, exhale, warrior 3, holding 1 breath. You can stay here, or we can open into that starfish, holding 1 breath. Inhale, exhale, standing half moon, holding 1 breath. Keeping that left leg parallel, square into 3-point balance. And then softening your knee, placing that foot, warrior stance, pinwheel to warrior 2. Okay, the vinyasa part, flowing through these poses. Inhale, exhale, high lunge. Inhale, exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, exhale, starfish. Inhale, exhale, standing half moon. Inhale, exhale, 3-point balance. Inhale, exhale, warrior 2. Last time on this last side. Inhale, exhale, high lunge. Warrior 3. Starfish. Standing half moon. 3-point balance. Warrior 2. Adding movement. Extend and bend. Trying not to lean. Trying not to tilt. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Holding warrior 2. We're going to inhale, hinge. Exhale, right angle, supporting on your thigh. Feeling that length. You can stay here or reach your arm towards the floor. Use a yoga block or use the floor. Breathing in the pose. Now let's take our right hand behind our leg. Left heel raises as we come into a runner's lunge. Adding movement, we're going to lift our hips, gently press through. Lift our hips, gently press through. From runner's lunge, extend the plank on your toes or on your knees. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, holding 1 breath. Hips press through, coming back to our plank. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Now you can stay in downward facing dog or point your right toes reaching up to a high leg hip extension. If your right leg is lifted, lower it down. We're all gonna bend our right knee, stepping through our hands into runner's lunge. Change your back foot, warrior stance. Pinwheel up into warrior 2. Great job. Let's bring it up. Grab a drink. Towel off. Now with this next section, we're gonna start in a warrior 1. Your left knee is bent, right leg is straight, and we're squaring our hips towards the side. Hands can be on your thigh, at your side, or overhead. Now in our warrior 1, we're gonna inhale, reaching through our fingers, and then exhale, folding up and over our thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. From warrior 1, we're gonna inhale, and then exhale to a right angle, supported or extended. From right angle, inhale, exhale into a reverse warrior, and then lifting our right hand, exhale, warrior 1. Inhale, extend your knee, Exhale, folding to pyramid. Hands can be on your thighs, your shins. Let's keep it on our thigh. Now from our pyramid, we're going to contract our leg, lifting to a tabletop. Hands are just for balance. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, pyramid. Now inhale, bending our knee. Exhale, warrior one. We're going to do that again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, right angle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pyramid. Now this time you can keep your hands on your thighs, or you can bring your hands to the small of your back for our contracting to tabletop, dive to pyramid, contract to tabletop, dive to pyramid, contract to tabletop, dive to pyramid, inhale, reach, exhale, warrior one. Now the last time on this side, we're going to inhale, reach, exhale, fold, inhale, reach, exhale, lift, inhale, rotate, exhale, right angle, inhale, pinwheel, exhale, reverse warrior, inhale, reach, exhale, warrior one, inhale, extend, exhale, pyramid. Now this time your hands can come to your thighs, your shins, yoga blocks, or the floor as we really release into this stretch. From pyramid, lift your back heel, bend your front knee, runner's lunge. And then your left leg is going to extend out to a plank on your toes or on your knees. You can hold a high plank or lower to a tricep hover. Lift your right leg, lift your left leg, and press. We're going to open to a side plank, holding, or a mermaid, back to a side plank, and back to a plank. Holding high, or tricep hover, lift the right, lift the left, press, and open. Holding modified or extended, or mermaid, modified or extended. Last time, hold high or hover, lift the right, lift the left, press, open, holding side plank or mermaid, back up to our plank. Soften your knees, sink it back into an extended child pose. Reaching through your fingers, sinking your hips over your heels, resting your forehead on the floor. Couple of deep breaths. Now round up nice and slow. We're going to come onto the balls of our feet. Support yourself to stand. Take a centering breath at the top. And we're going to do that sequence on the opposite side. Warrior one. The right toes face the side wall. Left toes face forward. Working on squaring our hips, bending our right knee. Hands can be on your thigh, at your side, or overhead. We're holding warrior one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Inhale, rotate to right angle, supported or extended. And then pinwheel into reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale, warrior one. Extend your knee and fold into pyramid. Hands on your thighs. Contracting the right leg, we're going to lift to a tabletop, dive to pyramid, lift to tabletop, dive to pyramid, lift to tabletop, dive to pyramid, bending your left or right knee, reach back into warrior one. Inhale, reach, exhale, fold, inhale, reach, exhale, lift, inhale, rotate, exhale, right angle, inhale, pinwheel, Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pyramid. Hands can stay on your thigh or the small of your back. I'm gonna keep my hands on my thigh on this side, and we're gonna contract to a tabletop. Use your hamstring and lower. Our hands are just for balance if you're choosing to keep them on your thigh. Make sure you're not pushing with your arms. Tabletop and pyramid. Inhale, softening your knee. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, right angle. Inhale, pinwheel. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pyramid. And this time, hands can be on your thigh, your shin, yoga blocks or the floor. Both legs are straight, lifting through your tailbone, elongating down your spine, feeling that stretch. From pyramid, lift your back heel, bend your front knee into runner's lunge. Right leg extends into a plank, and your toes are on your knees. You can stay in a high plank or a tricep hover. Lift your left, lift your right, press back up, side plank, modified or extended, hold, or mermaid. From side plank, back to plank, hold high, or hover, lift your left, lift your right, press, side plank, modified or extended, holding, or mermaid, side plank, high plank, hold or tricep hover, lift the left, lift the right, high plank, side plank, hold or mermaid, side plank, high plank, soften your knees, sink it back, extended child's pose. Couple of nice deep breaths. Breathing as we release. Now coming up nice and slow, we're gonna lie prone on our stomach, reaching your arms overhead, extending your legs out straight. Feeling that length, contracting your core, lifting your belly up off of the floor. Powerhouse is strong. Now keeping that length, we're gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, lifting to a hover, not arching our back, not reaching towards the ceiling, but reaching towards the wall in front of us, wall behind us. Belly button is still lifted up off of the floor, and we're gonna swim right and left and right and left and right. Arms and legs are straight, alternating sides, and I do this movement very slow, very controlled. You can go faster, if that's what your body needs, but focus on safety, focus on good form. Keep breathing and isolating these muscles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Hands come next to your chest. Sink back to an extended child's pose. A couple of nice deep breaths. We're going to do one final exercise, a prone starfish. From our extended child's pose, come once again onto your stomach. Arms are going to reach out to the corners of your mat. Legs are going to reach out to the corners of your mat, like you're forming an X. Stretching through your fingers, stretching through your toes, reaching through the crown of your head. Feel that length. Contract your core, lifting your belly off of the floor. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift to that hover. And then we're going to bend our elbows, bend our knees, crossing our ankles, reach back to the hover. Bend our elbows, bend our knees, crossing the ankles the opposite way, back to our hover. Once again, we're not arching towards the ceiling. Feel like you're reaching towards the wall in front of you, wall behind you. exhale and inhale, exhale and inhale. Going at your own pace, matching the movement with your breath. Up to 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Reach away. Extended child's pose. Bring your hands down towards your feet into a child's pose. And a couple of nice deep breaths, just giving your body permission to release and relax from the crown of your head, down your neck, across your shoulders, and your arms just melt into the floor. That relaxed feeling works its way down your spine, into your hips, and your legs just melt away. Rounding up nice and slow. And we are all done. Fantastic job, workout worthy. That was a fantastic PiYo Flow workout. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, come back and join me anytime.